Warning, this content contains foul language, violence, and gore. Enjoy the story. Hi guys, this is Ravenclaw What If. Welcome back to another What If story. Last time on What If Deku is the son of Hela, as Izuku had a last minute change of heart, as he stopped Xanos from killing his mother, sacrificing himself in the same time. As when Izuku died, Hela was extremely pissed off that his soul wasn't there, as he had to make a deal with Lucifer to trade her son's soul. Well, to get her son's soul back, she has to give him the souls of the Greek pantheon that Izuku killed. She ultimately agreed. It was her son, so she doesn't care about the other souls at the moment. As Hela offered Rogue if she wants to come to witness Izuku's rebirth. As they make it to Asgard, pretty much nothing really happens until this point. As they go through the halls of Asgard, as they go into the crypt, where are we going? Where the internal flame's being held? Ah, there it is. Ah, this way. As Rogue sees the chalice of, I don't know what it is. It's just a big fire pit, basically. Well, it's not technically a fire pit. Let's see if I can find the picture real fast. Give you guys a better description of it than, just a pit. As Hela just waves her fingers into the flame, as part of the flame stays on her hand. This way. As they get to the main chamber, as they set Izuku in the middle of it, as Thor looks at his sister as she's chanting something. What are you doing, sister? What are you up to? Ensuring my son's happiness, that's all. As her eyes start to glow green, as though, pretty much as you have on Earth, as a green ball of energy, as it spreads out, as it scatters all around the planet. As Thor, what did you do? Simple. I just give my son a happy life. I have officially erased everyone's memory outside of the mutants. For some reason, the spell doesn't work on them. No matter. Everything my son has achieved or threatened, it will no longer, the human population will no longer have knowledge of it. The moment I revive my son, I'm going to wipe his memory of everything. Outside of Miss Rogue over here. I'll create a fake memory of his life. This is the best I could do for him. To get him away from our family drama. Have dragged this boy into too many things. Losing my son opened my eyes, brother. I need to let go of a few things that I do not want to, but for my son's safety and happiness. When I revive him, Fenris, do not leave his side. Understood, mistress. Rogue, here. She tosses her a key. What's this? A little place I had set up in the future in case I ever sent my son to Japan. You two could use that as housing. Everything's been paid for, as I've been told. I might not have gone there myself, but I have many followers that has access to the Midgard before my invasion. As she turns around, as she still has the internal flame in her hand, by the power of the eternal flame, you will be reborn. As she slams the flame on the ground, as the flame goes all around the circle that Izuku's placed in the middle of. As he with her opposite hand has Izuku's soul, as she shoves it back into his body. As Izuku gasps up in the air as Hela's like, sleep. As she waves her hand as Izuku falls back unconscious, as she puts her forehead against his, as she begins rearranging and erasing memories. She is finally finished. Listen, brother, I might not be a good woman, but I'll be damned if I'm going to be a bad mother. I've always wanted to be different than father. Mother, I give the throne to you. As source, I don't want it. I've never wanted it. That's why you deserve it the most. Don't worry, brother. I won't cause any trouble. I will help you. What? Yes, it's about time that I let go of grudges towards you in general, brother. Will you allow me to be one of your... Oh, what is your advisor? As Thor thinks about it, as Thor, hugs his sister. Of course, sister. I've never wanted to fight you in the first... all right, brother. Relax. Miss Rogue, I'll open a portal up in Japan. He should be awake in a couple hours. His personality might change a bit, but his feelings for you, well, no, won't change. That will never change. I know my son. I siphon majority of the power off his blades, so he won't be as deadly as he was before. He can't go kill, He'll have a hard time. He's basically at step, sorry. He's basically at the beginning, before he, fought the Greeks' pantheon. In Midgard terms, he's down to level 1. What do you mean? It's what they call a video game. Quite interesting technology. I actually quite approve of it. I might actually have to get one of those things. But where would I put it? Also need one of the things called a television. But yeah, then we need, power. Huh. I'll figure that out later on. I'm just shocked, brother, that you don't know of it. You're on Midgard so much for so long. I know quite a bit about the Midgard, but I don't know about everything on Midgard. You should try it out. It's entertaining. As the portal opens up, as Rogue grabs Izuku, now, you may leave now. Me and, my brother here have a lot to talk about. Before you go, Rogue, take care of my son. You can count on it, Miss Hela. Just call me Hela. As Rogue walks through the portal, as the portal closes, well, brother, shall we, fix what I've broken? Yes, sister. I'm glad we could finally come to terms. Our family has been broken far too long. Yeah, it's basically what he was saying. As they go off to fix, Asgard. As Thor becomes king, as Hela becomes his advisor. Still kind of proud, brother. What you mean, my dear boy? Got to maneuver some help from Thanos himself. That's quite a feat, even for Asgardian. Yeah, That nephew of mine, he's a devious one. That he is. Come on. They go off, do what they have to do. Several hours has passed as Ezekiel wakes up as he's in bed as Rogue's just wrapped around him. Oh, my head. What happened? Oh, hi. Rogue, did I fall asleep? Oh, that was a weird dream. What did you dream about, Ezekiel? It's about a woman with black hair. She just had a very sad look on her face. I don't know. I still can't believe I inherited it from a dead relative that I never met. Still shady, but I guess everything's been up the keys to this point. Of course. Come on, let's get you some breakfast. Thanks, Rogue. You know you didn't have to, cook. I enjoy it, Easy. Sit down. As they sit down on the kitchen table. As Rogue cooks some eggs and pancakes and shit like that. As she, tosses, she puts the plate in front of Ezekiel. As Ezekiel's like, thanks, love. No problem. She kissed, Ezekiel on the lips as she has to go over. She doesn't want to remind Ezekiel about anything of the past. Hela had told her what memories are what memories she implanted into Izuku. So he doesn't get suspicious of his memory being wiped and placed with fake memories. I've been thinking about applying to that hero school. Do you think they will accept someone with my quirk? Necroblade, shoves out his hand, hovers. Sorry, as it comes out of his palm of his hand. Izuku, I told you don't use your quirk in at the dinner table. Yeah, fine, love. I was just wanted to get your opinion on it. Yeah, I don't think there'll be a problem. You're naturally strong. You're naturally strong, so you have that to fall back on. Yeah, I know, but I literally can create swords anywhere in my body. That's not really your typical hero quirk. I would even consider it if I wasn't who I am, I would consider it a villain quirk. You see, your ability is not your quirk or whatever. It's not villainous. You'll do fine. You really want to do this UA thing? I'll join you. Seriously? Actually, I never really asked about what your thoughts on the whole UA thing and Hero. I mean, don't really like. I don't really like heroes that much, but for you, love, I would not. I don't want to leave your side. Okay, as you wish. I have no problem with it. Actually, I prefer you with me. Personally, Rogue, I like having you around. You're pretty much all I have. Outside of whatever my other quirk is. That summon quirk thing I have. I guess you would call my quirk like a half and half, really, but really don't care about the technical terms of things. So Hela implanted memories of Fenris, as Fenris, too easy to see. He believed Fenris is a summoned quirk, oh sorry, a summoned quirk animal quirk. It has its own, and it has its own sentience. So that's what he believes. Well, at least with the memories that his mother placed into him, erasing all memories of her, completely. Well, locked away basically. Oh, you don't want to be late for your first day of school? Come on, let's go. As they continue this daily life for a couple years until Ezekiel, they finally turn 18. As they were walking home from a little date, As, they heard explosion in the background. As Izuku's like, huh, seems like someone's having fun. Come on, Rogue, I want to see what's going on. Alright, Izuku, just don't get involved, please. I don't know where you developed this whole, acting before you move thing. It gets you in a bit of trouble. I've already had, you've already been accused of using a quirk in public several times? Yeah, I hear you, love. Don't worry, I won't interfere unless it's a life or death situation. Can't, watch someone die in front of me. That's kinda not happening. Alright, Izuku. As she latched onto Izuku's arm as they walk over to the scene as the heroes are trying to get everyone away as Kosuke Bakugo is, fighting the sludge villain. This time he's not inside. He's actually holding his own. Everyone hears a familiar voice as All Might announced himself as he smashed down as the sludge villain goes scatters everywhere as he begins to bottle up with Bakugo as Bakugo and All Might are talking. This version of Bakugo is not as Bakugo in canon. He's still going to have that cocky attitude, but yeah, he's not a total monster like he's in before he had his character development in the manga, basically. So this timeline, Mitsuki was a lot more harsher and kept a short leash on Bakugo. So yeah, he didn't turn out the same way. As you could actually call him a nice guy. That's like something I would never, think I would say out of my lips about, Bakugo and his character. But yeah, we're doing this. See that, Rogue? Explosions. Wow. I, I'm not gonna lie, huh? I'm quite impressed. That's kind of cool. Come on, let's go, Rogue. As All Might sees the glimpse of a boy with green hair, with green eyes, as he stares at Izuku for a split second, as he goes back to his hero work. All Might found his expression a little weird. Everyone was either excited, scared, they have some sort of emotion. But Izuku was nonchalant about the whole the whole incident. He was just casually talking to his girlfriend that All Might believes. Either his girlfriend or his sister. He doesn't know. As Izuku just walks away with Rogue as they pretty much finished what they were going to do, as they were late to go see a movie. Izuku has got quite fascinated by movies recently, and in his memory, his mother planted. He likes movies apparently. As well, they do this activities for on their days off as school's pretty much done with. They're doing the whole 8 or 9 months for training. So Rogue and Izuku trained for this whole UA thing as really Izuku doesn't really need training, but he thinks he does. He thinks he needs to be more powerful. Rogue took notice of this, a little bit worried, but everything's everything's been going fine so far. Rogue's kind of been a little overprotective, a little bit over Izuku. So one day, they get a knock at the door as Izuku sees a blue skinned woman. Rogue, your mother's here. Hello, Miss Mystique. Please, come in. Would you like something to drink? As Mystique, yeah, that would be lovely. Thank you, Izuku. As Izuku goes off as, Mystique, what's wrong with Izuku? Why is he so welcoming and, well, nice? As she whispers in Mystique's ear what happened and what his mother did to Izuku. It's kind of weird seeing your boyfriend act like this. I mean, I'm not saying it's not a nice change of pace, but it's a little off-putting. But why do I remember? I don't know, something about her, Hela said something about mutants not being affected by the mind wipe spell. I really don't know. I don't know enough about magic to even guess at this point. Here you go, Miss Mystique. Please sit. I hope your travel was safe. Yeah, it was safe. Thank you, Izuku. I just came by to check up on you, well, my daughter, and see how you're doing. Oh, I'm doing fine. School's going fine. Saw some fun activity outside a couple days ago, or a couple months ago, or whatever. A villain attack, and saw this current, well, the hero of. Guess they called him. I guess people out here call him All Might. He's a very interesting character, little boated, and seems kind of kind of like an idiot, but nevertheless, I guess people overlook, intelligence over pure strength, but whatever. Kind of irritating. Side of Mystique, Ezekiel doesn't remember any of the X-Men or the Brotherhood. Outside of Mystique and Kirk, that's pretty much about it, as he doesn't remember any of them, like Charles or Magneto. Ezekiel, what are you planning to do, considering you are officially graduated high school a few months ago? Oh yeah, I'm applying to this hero academy called UA. It's supposed to be super tough to get in. So I said might as well. It seems fun. Mystic's, sighs. Oh, those poor people. Did you say something, Mystique? Nothing, Izuku. Well, have good luck with that. What are you going to do, daughter? I'm going to keep eyeing them, so I'm going to apply as well. Interesting. Well, I might be your mother, but I don't have to say what you do. You're a grown woman, after all. Just keep as I'm probably have to get going. Magneto needs me back at Genosa. Let's keep an eye on him. I'm not sure if this is going to be permanent for him, but just keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't do anything crazy. I know, I've been trying, even though, this is him now. As they're whispering. As Ezekiel's, cleaning the dishes from the the glasses that they used. Still has that Asgardian fighting spirit. It's kind of hard to sometimes, but I set up a couple ground rules, and he was fortunately okay following. Strangely. Just remember, daughter, magic's not always permanent. It might be either it can't fully be erased, most likely she or locked is away. Just want to make sure you're prepared for in case of best case scenario. Don't worry, Mom. I'll be fine. Even if he gets his memories back, we'll deal with it together. All right, as long as you know the repercussions of his actions. I now we don't have to worry about him starting another invasion that apparently the rest of the population just forgot about. That was his mother. She did a worldwide wipe of everyone outside of the mutants. At least we have that. All right, I'll see you later. As Mystique says, hugs her daughter as she says goodbye. As she goes back with Genosa. As Rogue and Izuku begin, finishing off their little training sessions. The day has finally arrived as Izuku sees the UA for the first time. So this is UA. Huh. Pretty nice. Come on, Izuku, let's go. Very well. As they get in, as they sit down next to each other. As they direct people into the groups where they go and take the written portion, as, they do take it, as Izuku, pretty much aced it. Rogue didn't do too bad for herself either. As they go through the explanation of the robots, Rogue went to sit in the line to get in. Well, she wants to get in first, so she's in front of the gate. As Ida did his whole speech, but Izuku and Rogue didn't really care. They're more worried about snuggling than anything else. As Ida didn't see that, as Izuku saw Rogue as he's about to walk up there as Ida. I knew you were about to sabotage that girl. And who are you? I'm Ida Tinya. Well, my apologies, but that's my girlfriend. Yeah, I'm gonna go over there. It's very nice to meet you, Ida Tinya. Don't worry, I'm not here to distract anyone. I just wanna. Yeah, we're gonna be working together as a team. But isn't that against? No, 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 no. It never said teamwork was against the rules. If you read the rule book, my friend, you would know. You should take it a look. You might have missed it. Well, it's very nice to meet you, Ida. You have an awesome day. Later. As Izuki's just whistling, with a smile. As what got you so happy? Oh, I met a very interesting character. One of those, what you would call them, stick up their ass. At least that's what you call them. You told me you've met a couple. You ramble on about them quite often. Sorry, I hate those types. I know, I know. He thought I was going to sabotage you in your performance today. I I was quite insulted by that comment, really. You know I adore you. I know, Izuku. Don't worry about people like that. Come on. Let's get our game faces on. All right. I'm right behind you, love. As the gates open up, as Rogue looks at him, damn straight. As she flies off, as of course she's gonna fly off. Well, as Izuki just walks casually outside with his hand in his pocket, as several robots come charging at him, as Necroblade starts popping out of out of Izuku, piercing the robots as everyone's like confused, like what type of quirk is that? As All Might and Nezu, well, dear, what's his quirk? What was on his application? Principal Nezu. He called it a necro quirk. I didn't really understand it, but apparently he's able to shoot out these black blades. Interesting. Oh, we missed something. A sentient summoning quirk apparently is a quirk animal. Now that's very unique. As Fenris comes out of Izuku's shadow, as Fenris grows in size, smashing a whole row of them, as Fenris goes back to normal size and jumps into Izuku's shadow. Nice job, Fenris. Of course, Izuku. As a Necroblade comes out of Izuku's hand, as he grabs on the hilt, as he disappears, as he reappears, as he chops a three-pointer strictly in half, as it blows up, as he throws it, as he pierces another one, as one of the three-pointers was in mid-air, as Izuku threw his Necroblade at the robot, as he commands it to return, as it flies back into Izuku's hands, as he swipes it in the air once, as everyone can see like the wind pressure that comes off it, as he charged forward, as he pretty much a combination between sword slashes and physical strength with his opposite hand, as he grabs one of the two pointers, as he slams it on the ground, stomps on, puts his foot on its chest, stabs into the head of the robot, as he yanks his sword out, as sparks of electricity starts forming out of the cut, as you can see the computer chips going across the ground, as it blows up, as Izuku calmly walks over and continues to slaughter several robots, as you have Rogue pretty much doing crowd control, taking out robots as she sees it, as they begin, kind of basically working together. The ones that Rogue can't get, Izuku would throw blades, his necro blades at, just destroying them. As a whole group of them was about to head over to Rogue, as Izuku jumped in the middle of the air, lands in the middle of the row of them. That's like in a circle. As Izuku just hits the ground, making a shock wave, as they all go flying in their own direction, hitting a couple buildings. As Rogue smashes several of them that were heading her way. As she flies over to Izuku, as she kisses him on the cheek, as she flies off, as she says, thanks. As she was flirting with Izuku. As yeah, everyone noticed that, but they don't really care. To self, don't piss her off. Well, let's get back to destroying these robots. Oh, well, as everyone starts running, as the zero pointer makes his appearance. Well, that's a big one. Rogue, can you give me some assistance? As Rogue flies down, grabs on Izuku, as they fly up, as Rogue drops him, drops him in the air, as Izuku slams the robot with his bare fist, as Izuku made a big crater into the metal. As the robot's like halfway destroyed, as Izuku begins pounding onto it, as Izuku starts laughing. Now this is what I'm talking about. As you have Rogue, destroying it as well. As yeah, they just ganged up on the zero pointer, just making it look like it was a test dummy. As the robot finally explodes, as after a huge necroblade was pierced through the robot's chest, as Izuku jumps off, as Rogue catches him, as they fly down, as Rogue has her armor wrapped around Izuku, as they calmly walk backwards, as the robot explodes in the distance. Do you think we went a little far, Rogue? Nah, maybe you a little bit. What was that, by the way? Oh no, I just got really into it. Yeah, that's new. Interesting. Sorry about that, Rogue. I don't know what came over me. I just really enjoyed it. I don't know why. It was just a whole lot of fun to me. It's I kind of wanted to do it more. Don't worry, we'll be going, if we make it in, you'll have plenty of fighting for yourself. I hope so, Rogue. Well, come on, let's get home. As Izuku and Rogue, leave, and nothing really happens. They had no interaction with Odoraka or anyone else. As that's where we're going to cut it off. I hope you guys have a good night and day. Judge my time zones, and I'll catch you in the next video.